Well, two families are in the throes of grief tonight because a man with a violent criminal past was out of jail on a PR bond when police say he fatally stabbed two people on Denver's 16th Street Mall. Well, tonight there is new legislation to tighten the rules for releasing someone from custody for a little more than a promise they'll behave. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with the bill's sponsor about how it could help fix a broken system and to the family of one of those murdered on 16th Street.
I don't have a lot of him as an adult. I really don't. Most of them are from him being a kid.
Wayne Burkett and Carol Cortez loved their only son.
He took everything with more of a whimsical attitude, something to admire.
Nicholas Burkett, who everyone called Nick.
There's just a lot of chances we don't get now that he's gone.
Burkett was stabbed and killed along 16th Street almost 2 weeks ago. He was the fourth person stabbed in 2 days.
He was homeless. I mean, he lived down on the streets. He was, a drug addict and had mental issues of his own, and just trying to find his way in life.
The suspect in the case, 24-year-old Elijah Caudill, is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder.
And I don't want this, to lose sight of making the streets safer, because that's what took our son, is the streets are not safe.
Before these new allegations from January, Caudill was released from jail in November on a personal recognizance bond.
It seems like a lot of criminals aren't even staying in jail anymore.
So a PR bond is when somebody is let out on bond without having to post any sort of monetary pledge. So somebody is let out on their promise to come back to the court when it's time for their court date. We've seen through case after case that people aren't safe under the current system.
State Representative Shannon Bird is sponsoring a bill this year which would limit how PR bonds are used in Colorado. Suspects accused of committing a violent crime who have a conviction within the last 2 years or are a repeat violent offender would not be eligible for a PR bond unless the district attorney allows it.
This is a common sense, reasonable guardrail.
What does it say that this is a bipartisan bill?
It says that public safety is not a partisan issue.
Bird sponsored this bill last year too, but it died in committee due to concerns about questioning the decisions of a judge and setting a violent offender's monetary bond to at least $7,500.
In any of these cases, a judge is free to set the bond higher. So that is just set as a minimum threshold amount in the bill that we're proposing.
But Burkett's family believes the bill doesn't go far enough.
It feels like a futile attempt to do something. I mean, with a bondsman, $7,500 doesn't really mean anything. And the only person it stops is a homeless person.
In Denver, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.